Hello, we're back for another day for episode 7. Uh, so I have done some off-camera stuff. Nothing too much since the last episode. Okay, a tiny bit, a little bit. So let me explain. First of all, I went down to my mines over there. Some of this is back. I went down to my mines over there, and I found a. Ow! I just started. Can you not? I'm really hoping this isn't too loud. I set my audio down to 2.5 with my old headset. With my old headset, it was at like a 10. So, uh, this sounds a lot better, but I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna hope it's good. I can't exactly pause the recording and then. Anyway, I mean, I guess I could pause recording, but I'd rather do a full episode, hear how I sound this, and test out more. I test on my desktop, but what I should be doing is testing in game. But whatever, that's bleh. So I went down to the caves yesterday, and I found a lush area. So I got me some azalea bushes. I got 2 flowery ones, and I got a non-flowery one right there. Ooh, it's gonna be night. I should also probably show this. In case you're probably like, what am I looking at? You can look about right here where it says local difficulty and move right to about there where my mouse is. We're back on day 2. So let me wait for it to become night so I can turn to day and explain what happened. I'll show off and I'll explain while showing off some of the new additions. I swear, I know that Bedrock's been there. Oh, let me move this around. I know that Bedrock has been there, but it feels like it moves every so often. It's probably just my FOV, because I have my FOV set to fucking Quake. Which I could always turn that down. I don't have to have it set to that. I could turn it down. Oh, whoops. I was trying to see if the player tab not do chat. Player tab's still there. So, I finally got what I wanted. I got a cactus farm set up! Yay! Ignore that for the time being. I got a cactus farm set up. Now, it is... Okay, it's very fucking ugly. I will not disagree with that. It's ugly. It's probably not the best I could do for a cactus farm, but for now, this is what it is. It's gonna be more efficient than me just breaking all this shit and putting it into the composter. It's gonna be more efficient when it starts doing its work. I did not find a desert. I legitimately went a different direction than I did last time as well. I went a complete different direction. I believe I went that way. I went that way. Kind of like about that way, actually, more like it. And was trying to find it. I could not find a desert. I found in episode 6. Taiga biome, big glaciers out in the water, all that stuff. There was not a single desert in sight, and I guess I'm just unlucky. I'm gonna have to see if I can find a way to look at my seed on this and maybe see. I know it probably may be fucked because of the mods, but I could see where a desert is by using like a website or something for that. But I went there. Now, the thing is, so how did I get the cactuses? Well, simple. I found a village. And it was a normal village. It wasn't an Jar village. So it wasn't like, ah! Motherfucker! My fucking bridge! Oh, yeah, thank you. My fucking bridge! This is the second time he's... You should not be able to turn to night. You should not be able to turn into night. It did this shit before. I checked. It did this shit before. I checked, and it turned it, and it's disabled. It is disabled. I disabled it. Fucking dick. So that's great. I have a case of mods just not listening to me. Oh, man. It broke the dirt here, because I'm pretty sure there was dirt right here. Oh, man. While that fixed it, let me continue talking. So I found a normal... I don't know if I'm just going crazy right there, but I swear to God there was something right there. I can check in recording later if I remember. So I know I just spent all that time fixing that water there, but now it doesn't really need to be fixed. I'm checking. So I found a normal, like, actual normal village. And it was a snowy village. It was legit one of those tundra villages, or tundra villages, I think. So it was, oh, wait, slabs. I will organize my chest soon. I'm sure that's probably making people angry. But I also didn't ask. So the trying to think. Right next to it, right next to the tundra village, like actually, I don't even want to say right next to it because that's not even the proper wordage for it too, because it wasn't just right next to it. It was quite literally a part of the village itself. And it was a igloo. Now, if you know anything about Minecraft, especially with igloos, you should know that they are one of the... I think there's a similar generation I think you can find outside of frozen biomes with, like, snow stuff. I think it's like a little house or hut. And inside it, it will be a carpeted floor, and there's a chance for this carpeted floor to have a trap door underneath it. And this trap door leads straight down into a bunker. Because it is Minecraft's way of teaching you how to cure a zombie villager. Because otherwise, you would reasonably not know how to do that if you were a new player and had no idea that was a thing. So I knew that there was that down there. So I was like, you know what? I'll at least get a free golden apple from it. I mean, I made some of these, but I did actually find quite a few golden apples while on the journey. So I knew that I would at least get that from down there. What I didn't expect to find when I turned around at one point to look at the brewing sand was a potted plant with a cactus in it. So I grabbed it and I immediately began to run back home because, well, for one, I had heard a creepy noise, and when I got outside of the place, one of those Dark Souls looking things was there, which I now know the name of. Its name is R2. And it is a bitch. R2 is a bitch. Why do I know that? Because that fucker has never hurt me at all. That doesn't give you the right to do that, game. And you know I'm right. Give me a second. It's gonna be loud. Ow. So, as I was saying, his name is R2. Now, I guess my reputation may have been lowered. I don't know how my reputation got lowered. I haven't messed with Null. I haven't messed with their buildings. I don't know what happened. Maybe there's just a thing that can randomly lower it every so often. I don't know. I don't know. Like, legitimately speaking, I do not know what caused this. Or maybe it just has, maybe reputation doesn't even matter. It wasn't like chasing me. So unless it was like chasing is a different, because typically when they spawn, I've heard that if it spawns in, it will chase you if you have low reputation. But if not, it will just watch from a distance unless you get too close, which I probably got too close. Now, why are they so active today? Oh my god. And don't touch the block. I'm not going to. I know what that does. Hi. Hi. Anyway. So I started running from that, which it wasn't chasing me, I just didn't want it near me. So I was on my way home, and I got decently close. I think about 1,000 blocks away, a little over 1,000 blocks away. And next thing you know, and here's how I learned its name, R2. I hear a noise. I didn't think too much of it. All of a sudden, I get struck by fucking lightning, and I'm dead. I almost lost all my shit. Almost all of it. I was so upset, and I wasn't. And it's not even because I wasn't even upset that I lost like my armor or my weapons. Like, yeah, this stuff. Like, yeah, it's kind of annoying. I lost it. Well, I didn't have this on me, but it's like, yeah, it would have been annoying. I don't care. I can remake this. I can remake that. That I can always get more steak. I can always get more pork chops. I can get everything else. I can get it all back. It was the cactus that I was upset about because I've been looking for it and I finally got it. So I spent, I want to say a good over 20 minutes looking for it. Now, I don't know if, from what I remember from like how like old Minecraft was that, with old Minecraft logic, 7 minutes go by and your shit's gone. I don't know if that's still a thing. I want to assume it still is, but I haven't kept up if they've updated how item despawning works. Whether or not I have to be in a loaded chunk, or they have to be in a loaded chunk, or what, I don't know. But I spent a good while looking for this. My friends can attest to that, and I spent a while. I actually decided to, I thought I was too far away at one point, so in order to get back home, because I was like, I'm running out of, like, I'm lost. I drowned myself, respawned, went back the direction, and eventually I found my stuff. I found all of it. All of it was still there. Not a single bit missing. All of it was still there. All of this. I mean, I had more stuff carrying with me. I put them in the chests. But all my stuff was there. I was excited. I was like, hey, I found it. And then a skeleton shot me in the back of the head because I didn't have a chance to put my armor on. I'm playing on hard mode. Playing on hard. Enemies hit like a fucking truck, and it... I was gonna push it back in, but you know what? It died, so, whatever. So, shut up. Actually, here, hold on. It looks like less of you. Did I accidentally cold too much? Either I cold too much, or someone got hungry. There we go. So, but this time, but despite not knowing what the coordinates were, because when I found it, I didn't check the coordinates once again, because again, I was kind of rushing. There's a trick I knew, because I don't have a mod on here that tells me, I don't have a gravestone mod, I don't have that. My friend keeps bothering me to get one. And my thing is, I don't want it. It kind of, it's not like it ruins the experience. It really wouldn't. Like, honestly, I kind of just like the fact that I don't have it, because it forces me to either have to restart what I've been wearing, what I've been using, or it forces me to remember my routes. My memory can sometimes be very, very, very bad. Not all the time. It can be either very bad or very good. It's kind of like a 25-75 coin flip, I guess we should say. So, I found but I use a technique. So apparently there's a couple things that I had missed being added in Minecraft, especially with the whole ancient cities. Now, I don't know where an ancient city is, nor do I know if it's spawned in, but apparently there's a compass that you can make down there with stuff that you find, which, cool. That's cool. I would not have that, but, you know what, it's cool to know, because if an ancient city does somehow spawn, I guess what I can do is, go, so if I do find an ancient city, I guess I will grab that stuff and make a compass, and leave it in my chest, so that for the future, I have it. But there's a couple tricks. Like, some people online were suggesting using this mod or using the compass. But someone said, and one person said, look in the server logs. However, this is a single-player world. It doesn't have server logs. But someone did also suggest that that single-player worlds also do have logs in general. They have a log, and they'll usually what they'll do is they'll make a log for the day, and for the previous day, and then start a current log that will eventually be turned into a previous day log. All I had to do was, because I died right there after getting shot in the back of the head, I don't hit respawn. I hit leave. I hit leave world, and then I rejoin the world, and then I hit respawn. And then I go to that specific log, and all I do is just look for my username. I look for my username, and what it will do is it will tell me, digging through it, it will show like coordinates above my username. That's where it spawned me in when I rejoined the world. That's where it spawned me in initially. Because if I had just hit respawn and then left, it would log my coordinates to here. But because that's where it would put me when I joined the world. But since I didn't hit respawn, but instead leave world and then rejoin, and then I hit to log back into the world, it spawned me there. I had the coordinates now. And oh shit, I wasn't even 1,000 blocks away. I was 600 blocks away. Well, 600 blocks on X, 2,000 and something on 2,000 on what? Z? Y? Yeah, Z. So I had my coordinates. I followed them, found my stuff. So I got home safely this time. I made sure it was daytime too. It was like nighttime when I died, because skeleton. It was daytime. I went over there, no skeletons. Grabbed my shit, made it back home. Fuck that journey. Now, I had a couple other encounters. For one, daytime was already the day cycle was already restarted due to the R2 situation because apparently when it killed me, when it killed me and I respawned, it turned me to day. Which actually it crashed my game. Well, day cycle got reset again because I had noticed in the water that apparently he was from over there and apparently he moved to about here. I got too close. He tried to, again, that like lightning strike hit me, but he didn't kill me. He just eventually disappeared and day cycle restarted because of it. However, I noticed one of those pixel things, and I actually found out that that pixel thing is something. What is it called? Let me quickly look. It was called Sub-Anomaly 1. Sub-Anomaly 1. Apparently they used to have a different look, which honestly I kind of like that look, but at the same time it probably was just too annoying to figure out how to get to work with animations. So they went with like the pixel looks, and I do actually kind of like the pixel look too. I like both looks. Well, those things are annoying, and I figured out what caused them to despawn. I have to be near them. I have to be near them for like a full day. Essentially, they will not despawn if they will not despawn if I am not near them. Because what happens is if I leave this chunk, what they will do is, do I have less cows in there? No, I don't. Actually, I do. No, I don't. I'm being delusional. So if I leave the chunk, just like how those mobs won't like despawn, it won't despawn. Because apparently that's how it's coded. But they will despawn after what is considered a day for them. Like when they spawn, a timer begins, and it takes a full. It works. It'll take a full day cycle timer set on them to despawn. However, people are saying, hey, if you don't want to deal with them, just dig a hole. Either find a hole, either if you're experiencing one of the events where it takes away chunks, trick them to go down that. Boom, you dealt with them. Or dig a hole. So I dug a deep hole. And what I'm going to do, it can probably get out of the hole, so what I'm going to do is, once it's in there, close this up, block any entrances, and just stay nearby till it dies. Because it can't break blocks. To my knowledge, it can't. Nothing said it could. I hope it actually can't break blocks, because I don't want that. So, time to do some more stuff. I got that done. I do want to eventually work on that again, because that's ugly. I'm sorry. I know I made that, but that is ugly. I do want to make a chest for it. Do I have any? I have this, but excuse me. Wrong thing. I want to. You know, I don't think I have. Oh! Not fucking funny. Not fucking funny, man. Oh. Yeah, I got carrots here too, because I'm hearing noises. And oh yeah, that was built too. I actually watched that get built. Well, I watched it spawn it. I don't need your tragic death story put on a music disc. I don't need it. but thank you. You know what? It was very kind of you to give me a gift. Fucking fish. Um, so I've expanded my farm a bit. Now, I don't know why I have some of these farms up because, truth be told, I don't really need them. But it helps to have them. Why? I don't know. Fucking feel like it. It gives me something to do. It allows me to also expand my food options if I want to change how up stuff. And if I do decide to go to the Nether, it will allow me to have some potion ingredients like melons. I can turn to glistening melons. Well, the cat is just for bone meal. Carrots, I could always turn into golden carrots, which those are, I believe, a decent food source. I would need a lot of gold, though, which means, if anything, I'd have to make a gold farm or something in the Nether, which I don't want to do. I don't know how to make that, and I would rather not learn how to make that at the moment. So I'm trying to think of something to do today. I could go mining again because again I found that cave system. I think I need to start upgrading myself. Like this iron. Ooh, I could get rid of the enchantment room in the basement and upgrade my enchantment area. I it's gonna suck to have to rebuild all those bookshelves though. So maybe I see if I can get someone with silk touch. Or an axe with silk touch. I know I have a shovel, but I don't think that works. Or does it? I'll think about that. And then what I can do is I can upgrade uh, my storage to something better. Because, let's be honest, my storage is a mess. Like, that is... Ugh. Ugh. I don't like that. So, maybe that's what I'll do. While dealing with the horrors of this whole thing. Because, like, yeah, it sucks. Man, I just got rid of most of the dirt crosses. Always placing shit on my fucking house. Can't fucking believe you, game. Uh, yeah, I gotta say the day cycle getting reset actually kind of sucks. I'm actually kind of sad about that because uh we were I think even after even when I played solo was on day and I am back. And well, that's great because that was my fucking bed that just got broke. That's that's really peachy. That's great. Sorry, I got called away for a moment. I'm looking to see if I have any. I don't have any other. Can you turn carpet back to full grown wool? No, you cannot. Fuck. Oh, come on. I know I have more string than that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, game, if you're gonna do shit like this, make sure I don't have the materials to make a new bed. That's just very rude of you to, very rude of you to do. Guess I should probably keep a chest of beds in case shit like that happens. Alright. Where was I? Oh, right. Uh, here. Spooky bitches include. Nah, Noel's fine. Ooh dot jar smiling and others. I don't know the names. Honestly, I'm just calling him Smiling because he has a fucking smile on his face. I don't know his name. Uh, yes, I'm gonna have to splice recordings together because I had to stop recording for a moment because I had to step away. Let's see. Where was I at? Right! Gonna make a new enchanting area because this basement is not a very good ideal enchanting area. I'm gonna be real. This is this is terrible. It's uneven. It's just not good. I should. I'm gonna try and break that. I should probably get. Where's my diamond pick? There it is. Oh yeah, I don't want to break it just yet because I want to get a silk touch axe. Where is my iron? There it is. Iron. That's not the way to make an axe. It's a pickaxe. Yes, I know I have an axe right here, but it doesn't have silk touch. I need lapis. That would certainly help. Sorry, I'm being a bit forgetful at the moment, so excuse me. Unbreaking efficiency. Nope, that's not what I need. I know I have spare books. Let me see if one of them could get silk touch on it. Sharpness. Let me go for the weakness. The weakest, I mean. Power. Power may not be a bad one to get. Come on, silk touch. Shaping edge. Ooh, Prot one, though, can at least be useful. Come on, silk touch. I'll keep that. Oh, come on. Fucking aquafin. Well, I'm too low on levels now. This is why I need like a level. Oh well. Let me just stuff all these in here for the time being. Oh well. Guess so. I should have gone for Unbreak on that so I could combine them. That's my B. I didn't think that far ahead. Well, time to I guess I should probably just stick to doing stuff. Not doing stuff, doing this somewhere else and leaving the basement for like a storage area. Okay. So, where to build an enchantment area? I don't want to cross into there. I want to keep it like close, but close to my house, so somewhere not far away. Now, I could build it somewhere over here. Honestly, hold on. The farm doesn't need to be too big. I could break some of this down and make a building. Yeah. Well, time to get chopping away, I suppose. Actually, hold on. It'll probably cost a bit to do that. Oh! It costs 3 enchantment levels. Yay! Just so I don't lose this. I know I can make another one, I just don't want to lose it. Not like I would lose it, but you never know. It's this mod. Guess I'm doing some more deforestation here. Ugh. I don't know what that noise was, but I don't like it. Uh, Sorry I've been silent. I don't know what to talk about at the moment. You know what? I could talk about what I've been thinking of doing for a bit now. So I've been thinking of adding new horror mods to this, or maybe just starting a whole new world. Which of course may cut out some other mods. So I actually have another mod pack with the latest version of Broken Script in it. The issue with it being now it is kind of a beta, I guess technically. It's like a beta version of the what is supposed to be the next update. So it's like at any point those changes could happen, kind of thing. I think. Um, the issue with that being is if I were to play it, first of all, we would get the moon event. The moon event, which if you've never seen anything on Broken Script and don't know what the hell I'm talking about, that's fair. There's an event that can happen. It's not always guaranteed, but it can happen where the moon ends up becoming messed up. Now, the thing is, I the moon event is broken in this version. It doesn't happen naturally, I believe. Or maybe I'm just incredibly unlucky and it's incredibly rare. I don't know. I don't know if it's broken or if they have recently fixed it. I'm gonna have to look up some more details on it. Everything is pointing to it maybe being broken. But you never know. It just may not have a chance to happen in my world at all. Uh, I have been guaranteed that the latest versions of it, of this mod, do have it. Because this isn't technically the latest version. This is the latest full release. But, because this one is the, like, if you look at, like, versions release, you'll see that there's one for the 1.21 of Minecraft, and it is, I believe it is like you see like a lot of mini versions. It's on a different it's on a different what is it called? It's not on Forge. It's on Neo Forge, is what it's called. Too. So it's on like a different engine, mod engine. It's not at I thought I saw something on the corner of my screen. Um it's just on the completely different like stuff. It may have some things cut out of it at the time that haven't been working with the new version, so on and so forth. It's not like a full release where everything has been like pushed out and is shown to be working as it should. Now, um, sorry, I'm trying to rack my brain around to come up with words. So the thing is, if I do play on that, first of all, it'd be a new world experience. So I'd be starting fresh. But second, I would not have jar or in your world. I would not have those. It would either have to be broken script or with other mods, which I could probably find other mods that work similar to both of those mods. Because again, my whole thing is I don't want dwellers. I don't want to have to basically be constantly having to turn around and run or just either pillar up or make a base where they can't get in the base with me. I don't want to have to do that. I want to play it like how normal Minecraft is without having the need to excessively run all the time. maybe, I could actually look to see because the one who watches, I think, is like the only one. Maybe Man from the Fog is that one's a maybe, but I'm not because I know that one's actually been updated a bit recently and has been going through a lot of changes in of itself, maybe to make it less like typical dweller mods too. Which, if that's the case, good for that. Again, if you can't make anything, if a typical dweller mod is what you make, it's what you make. Some of them get a lot of work put into them, even if they are basically just rah and running at you and kill you instantly. Like a lot of them do get a lot of work put in. I like making mods is hard, but so glad to see that this cactus farm works. So the thing is, I I don't know if I should do that because it would allow me to see certain events that may not be working properly at the moment. Is that just a mushroom? Yeah, it is. That may not be working properly at the moment and would be really cool to actually see in action. I would be happy to see that. But it also cuts out some of the things that uh, I use. And that would kind of suck. So I'm debating on if I want to do that in the future. Maybe not right now, because right now I'm enjoying this world. I'm enjoying the stuff that I get here. But maybe in the future, if I feel like expanding or thinking it's time to leave this world behind, I will do that. And if I want to leave this world behind, I'll make sure to give it a good send-off. I'm not going to destroy everything. I'm just going to send it off. So, I don't know. I've been thinking on some stuff, and I'm just not sure. Oh, this is why I'm hearing lots of. There's a fucking underwater cave right here. Mm-mm. Don't like any of that. That explains a lot of the noise I'm hearing. This is just a big system of underwater caves. Uh, let's see. Do I want to build it here? Like, I've actually thought about adding, like, the Insanity mod, but then I'm like, no, no, maybe not the Insanity mod. Not because it's a bad mod. Oh, no, I think it'd be a wonderful addition. I'm I'm playing on hard, and I don't normally play on hard when it comes to Minecraft. I play normal. I'm normally not this much of a hard mode player. I don't play hardcore. I don't do anything. So I'm not used to like a lot of the damage increase from hard with like enemy mobs and stuff. If I was more experienced in it, I would totally put it on. And did that double spawn or am I being crazy? I'm being crazy. So I I thought about adding it, but I decided against it. Plus, it also kind of hurts how my food system will work because I cull these guys a lot, and that stuff will really hurt your sanity. Oh, they're all fully grown. Let me build up my cow supply. I mean, I know it wouldn't really hurt my food supply. I have melons, I have carrots, I have potatoes, I have wheat. I have all that stuff. But I like me some steak. Um, yeah, this isn't working as efficiently because it's only 4. I'll need to expand it. Normally when I've made these, I've made them, I think, like couple rows and I'm built up. So I'm gonna have to do that eventually. Maybe I'll stop it from getting put in the composter to do that. Yeah. If you wonder why I put trapdoors here, if I remember correctly, most mobs most, don't typically walk off edges into like bottoms. They'll typically try and go around via pathing. But for whatever reason, trapdoors seem to mess with their AI. I think it's because they perceive it as being like a full block, kind of like that. They perceive it as this, even if it's closed. So they try to walk on it, but of course, uh, because it's actually open, so it's down. They walk. They walk and then they fall. I figure that may help with those corrupted thingy sub-anomalies. Alright, so now that I have this here, I could shave this down a bit. Kind of expand into the water here a little bit. Yeah, I could do that. Oh. Yeah, I think that works. Let me have all this wood here, and I'm not even gonna use it because I don't really like birch too much. However, I got some spruce. I got some cobble. I want to get some stone bricks. So let me... Ooh, you need some coal. So let me do that. Some more cobble. I have moss blocks too. How do you make mossy cobblestone? Or stuff like that. Do they change how that works now? They did. Okay, they did change how it works. Okay. Because I believe the old recipe before moss blocks were a thing was vines. The mossy stone bricks. Okay. Is there a way to make more moss blocks? I actually don't know. Oh, whoops. I don't need that open. I think I heard maybe you could bone meal them? I'm not entirely sure if that works or not, but... Oh shit, it does! Oh shit, that's awesome! I had no idea it did that! Let me clear my inventory out a bit. That's so fucking cool. I had no idea it did that. That's awesome! Empty this. Empty this. Don't need that on me. I don't need the books on me at the moment. I just need to... I don't need that on me. Don't need those, really. The clock doesn't need to be there. It's just kind of clogging my inventory. I mostly have that for when I'm not at the house. I need to get sheep. If that, whatever happened with my bed there, because I know it got rid of my bed. It has yet to have done that in the mod like that. Like, okay. I didn't grab any dirt. Ooh, moss carpet. Neat. Ooh, I could actually utilize the fact that it grew moss on the ground like that. I do need dirt, so give me that. And only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. Right. How long has this recording been going on? 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to splice my footage together. I actually cut a bit of the last footage out because I sat there for a moment and then had to cut it, end it. I mean, ooh, Some of my torch is missing over here. Yeah. Fucking figure. Is that a new moon? I think that's a new moon. I can never remember. Let's see, what do I open to drink first? Maybe this. I can do that in a minute. Alright. So, now that I know it does that, that's really good to know. I could make like a cobblestone platform, put moss blocks there. I'm assuming it needs dirt. So if that's the case, I could like make a platform, fill it in with dirt, put a moss block there, and bone meal it. Yeah, I could do that. It'll get me some more moss blocks. I had no idea I could do that, by the way. Again, I had no idea I could do that. That's awesome though that I can do that. I think a similar process is Skulk, except not with bone meal. I think Skulk grows if you kill an enemy on it, I think. Ah, dude, Skulk would actually be such a great way to get XP because that really gets you XP. Skulk really gets you XP. Oh, missed a block right there. So, nope. The squid's gonna die because it's on fucking land like an idiot. Get in the water. I need a shovel to clear this out a bit, and then I will begin building. I got moss blocks. I'm not gonna make like a whole stack of like moss cobble or anything like that. I'm just gonna make a bit. Oh, come on. Let me add a few more. There we go. That's it. That's it. Yes. Let me look up level 30 enchantment table. Level 30 enchantment table. Place 15 bookshelves around an enchantment table. 15? Oh, come on. Alright, so that can work. Okay, that can work, that can work, that can work. I see how I can make it. I see how I can make it. Okay. Alright. Let me make sure my recording is going good. Yep. Alright. Should've grabbed more dirt. I know, I have a chest over here that can do that. Oh, I should probably state that when I was looking for a cactus in the tundra, I finally encountered powdered snow. Like in episode 6, I went to tundra taiga area. No powdered snow there. Finally found some, and not very fun experience when you're getting chased by something, because then you're just panicking. Oh shit! This is where I dug straight up when I was getting chased. Right? I was right here, wasn't I? I was by my farm. I didn't grab a shovel. I went over there for shovel. I went over here for shovel and dirt. Oh, I still have this shovel. Cool. Do, 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 do. There is a... I'm gonna just talk about random things while making this. There's a new series out on YouTube. Looks... Well, I guess it's not really out at the moment. Well, it is, but it isn't. Its pilot is out at least. And of course, the people, the company that I think I don't know if, I don't know if they produce it or if they just I know they help the creators release their stuff. So I guess it's kind of producing, I guess. Glitch. Glitch? Yeah, Glitch. They a series has finally debuted. I hit control instead of shift. Called the Gaslight District, and holy shit, Gaslight District? Yeah. If I'm getting the name wrong, that's my bad. I'll either fix it or just uh, pretend. Most likely, people know what I'm talking about, or you all know what I'm talking about, maybe. Looks really good. Wonderfully. That ain't a real fish. Oh, that was not a real fish. Oh, that's cool. I've never encountered that, I don't think. Oh, that made me not happy. I mean, it did. Not happy. That made me. That put chills on my spine. That was fucking cool. Anyway, Gaslight District. Wonderfully animated. I always love seeing animated stuff. It is. God, I love Glitch Production stuff. I need to watch some of their other stuff because I know I've seen a bit of like their murder drone stuff. I've seen. Oh, here, let me make this look a little bit nicer. Oh, whoops. Kind of like that, so it's not like a. There we go. Like I've seen their I'm gonna put a cobblestone down for where I want the enchantment table to be. I've seen a bit of their merger and stuff. I know how it ends. I've never actually fully watched the series. My bad. I need to watch it. Um, from the what I have seen of it though, it looks hilarious. I've definitely seen Digital Circus. I know I'm positive they've done other stuff, and I probably have seen it and just don't realize it. I don't know. But they always make really good stuff. The voice acting is always some of my favorite too, because I love doing voice myself. Love seeing people do voice acting. It's always so fun. The animation qualities are always pretty damn. Why did I come down here? Why did I come down here? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing my mind. Oh, crud. I was also gonna do that. There we go. Uh, so it's I saw the pilot and it is looking good. I trust that they'll make a good series too. So I need to do like this. So let me build a bit more out. Again, voice acting is always good. It was good. The animation was good. The idea of the story is kind of pulled me in a bit too, especially with some of the especially the ending of it. It's a pilot. So there's that. Just overall, I love seeing cool animation stuff. Totally recommend watching it. Okay, so how am I gonna form this? So I need that space. So I need at least one empty space there. This is where the bookshelves will be. So let me. If I'm gonna do that, let me actually, yeah, let me move this down right there. And so with this, I'm two away, two away, one to the right. So one, two, one to the left. One, two, one to the right. One, two, one to the left. Oh, wait, is that even right? No. I'm three away. I cannot count. One, two, three. Alright, let me light this place up. Oh, I didn't even notice my food. Unobservant. Okay. I put torch there. I know I've said it before. I put so many torches around, not because like old, because this is 1.20, so mob spawning is a bit different now, I believe. It needs to be like pure darkness for them to spawn in, but as long as there's a bit of light, then they can't spawn in, I believe is how it works. Um, I'm putting a lot of torches around, not because of that, but because of I can't remember what mod it is, but one of the mods will delete your torches, and so in order to not have to replace so many torches, I just place a lot of torches. So yeah, this is kind of a torch maniac looking place. Just gonna have to deal with it. So let me get a pattern out for this. Kind of like that. Do I want this to be roofed off? Or do I want it to be like, oh, I'll want it roofed off. Yeah, no. So if I'm going to do that, let me also place how high this go. I don't think I'm going to have like a door or anything here. I think I'm just going to leave this entryway open. I'm going to do that. Like this is going to look like a decayed, like magic-ish building. I feel like it should have vines. I kind of want it to have vines. Does moss grow over time? Let me let me look that up. Do moss blocks and carpet spread over time? Only if I use bone meal. Okay. That's good. I don't know what kind of roof I want to go with this. Maybe kind of pointed, like almost like an arrow kind of one? I don't know. That one I will have to mess with. But now that I've done that, so let me also put normal cobble here too. Make it seem like it's a crumbling building. Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm digging this. I'm digging this. I don't need these anymore because these are just to tell me where the bookshelves will be, so I can place the outer rim of the wall. No. Actually, not right there. Not right there. Not right there. Stop that shit. I just realized it was running on stone just now. It was on top of my building. Maybe. Yeah, I'm digging the pattern I'm doing on this. Because then I gotta kind of conform it a bit. Because I don't want it to all look like a copy and pasted pattern, you know? I want it to all look like different parts of it are. Ooh, maybe I add like stairs, which add like little holes. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Let me go do that. Let me go do that. Wait, I don't have to go do that. I got a crafting table right here. Let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, 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 yeah. Loving this, loving this, loving this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is looking much better. This adds some neatness to it. Hmm. What about... Hold on, can I... Okay, so yeah, normal block can be placed up there. Good, 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 good. Yeah, this really looks like an ancient, abandoned building. Okay. I've done that. Oh. I'm trying to put that in my inventory. So let me do this now. Oh, crud. You know, I probably should have made more. Oh, what? I need bamboo so I can make scaffolding. God, not hearing old Minecraft music, just hearing Minecraft music, it just really, really makes me miss Minecraft, like playing it years ago. It's a very nostalgic feeling. Uh, Yep, guess I should have made more. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I was gonna say, sad not much creepy stuff happened, but I mean, technically that's not true. Technically that's not true. Because, spooky stuff did happen. Ow. I deserve that. I'll, put some in there. Maybe I don't have many other spruce logs. I guess I could always go get more. Yeah, I guess I could always go get more, because I know where a spruce forest is, so let me just do this. I'll sleep in the night and to go, before going to get them. Look at that. I'm liking that already. I'm liking that design. I should also go get some vines. Maybe add some vines. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. How much moss carpet do I have? I also gotta think of the floor too. Oh crap, I didn't think about that. I think I need a stone chiseler. Chiseler? Stone? Whatever those one things are called. I can't remember. Maybe I should go do that. Get one of those. Make chiseled stone floors. Ooh, yeah. How do I make one of those? Do. A stone cutter. I need 3 stone and iron. Okay. Well, I don't have the stone. I'll leave that to cook. I don't need these at the moment. If it turns out I do, then I will come back for them. Loud as foot cows. Do I have my boat with me? No, I don't. On my boat. There, my boat. So I have also figured out what gives those big, loud, static jump scares, and it's those like pure white guys. If I get too close to them, they cause the static jump scare to happen, which yeah, I guess makes sense. Which apparently it's all that they do. They don't spawn sub-anomalies, unless I don't recall them spawning sub-anomalies. So that's always, I guess, nice. So at least I know where they come from, well, what causes it. And as you can see, there's now a third one over there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna steer clear from them because I don't exactly like having that loud jump scare happen. I'm gonna steer clear from them. I don't like that happening because I honestly I really should add a sound muffler mod just so I could like I don't want to decrease it completely to where it's like it barely affects me. No, I still want it to be loud enough to where it can like make me go but I don't want it to be that loud because obviously did I oh it was the fish. I was like, did I just see something like red just drop from me? Spruce trees. I like the look of spruce wood. I don't like the look of birch in my opinion because I don't typically go for like these bright like builds with when by bright builds I mean like uh I, I I don't go for like these like very big like bright looking buildings. I know my house is made out of oak wood, so it's kind of a bit of a hypocritical thing, but I like it looking a bit softer. I guess if that makes sense. I also like making a lot of like cottage looking stuff with like stone bricks, all that other stuff. Let me take some of these saplings actually and place some trees nearby my house so that I could get them more easily. Alright, I got 39. I don't need to make any more stairs, I think. No, no, actually I think I may do. Maybe. I'll think about that. Maybe some like slabs. Alright, there we go. I got what I needed. Hey, if I die randomly this time, I'm not far from my house. I don't know if I swear I saw something movie. How long has this recording been going on? Whoo! Depending on how long the previous recording was, that this may be a very, very big episode. That's my bad. Let me let me just finish building this, building the outside part, and I can build the rest on my own later. Whew. Maybe I'll cut out some of the tree cutting. Maybe. I don't know. I'll see what I do. I will see what I do. Maybe I'll cut out like some of the journey. I'm talking out loud and I don't need to be. Don't know what was splashing right there, but don't matter to me. All right. Let's get back to work. So I don't need to add the design here, although I do actually kind of want to. I know I said I was going to add a doorway, however, I don't care. Well, let's see. Do I want it to be more pointed? Like this? Uh, hmm. Yeah, I think it pointed like that will look nice, and I'll just slab it at the top. Or actually, why don't I just slab it at the top like this? Looks similar to my house, yeah, but yeah, you know what? Slabbing at the top may look nice. If I change it later, I'll change it later. I always want to get done with the roof before I end the episode. I don't want on top of that. I can just do this. And there we go. I'm done with the roof. I'll probably finish the build off camera, but for now, the main outside is done. So I think that is a good place to end the episode. I will finish this off camera and I will make a new episode later. Y'all have a good day or night.